the technical difficulties. I'm not sure if it's a bandwidth issue or not, but I'm back. So, so there we go. I think I was talking about the 3x9. I'm back. Yes, thank you for. I promise I will come back. Tried to reduce it to it. So I could not figure out how to reduce it to a 3x3. I could figure out how to get I could either get most of the side edge pieces done or most of the centers done, but I couldn't do both. But when I figured out by applying the Formula B to it is the adaptation of the top being a double turn instead of a single turn. Then what Formula B did was it moved Formula B done, of course, 6 times gets you back to solved, always, or three times gets you back to solved on a 3x3, 6 times gets you back to solved on the 9x9 side. But was that it did a bunch of stuff on the right, and it moved the centers around, but it only moved one piece on the left, and that was moving the top back to the front bottom. These two switched, and so I started using Formula B. I ignored the right side and just started placing pieces one by one to the left side until the left side was complete. And when the left side edges were complete, the right side edges were either complete as well or had a parity, and I already know what to do with parities. It's just a single quarter turn off. So I did that single quarter turn on the left side, and then replaced the left side, and the parity disappeared. And so Formula B was I used to do the edges, and then what happens with the edges is that these two flip and these two flip, and so if I do it twice, they flip back. So Formula B done in sets of 2 does not affect the edges at all, the side edges at all. It only affects the centers. So with that, I was able to master the 3x9. Somebody say hi, so I know that you guys the chat is working again. Show viewers list, show chat, show viewers list. Hello. All right, so I will look at all these cubes. I will look at the ivy. I'll look at the cube. I will look at these things. I'm not intimidated by the shape mods of the 3x3. I have a couple of those. But they intimidate me until I figure out that A and B works on them, and then they don't intimidate me anymore. All right, so I have not done my corners as I set out to do. This evidently became a show and tell. Does anyone else have any questions or comments for me? So, all right. I'm going to do, what am I going to do now? Okay, oh, that's what I was doing. I was solving the parity on this one. So I did the single quarter turn, and now my orange is on top. So look for a piece on top that's not orange, line it up to the front, determine its direction, and place it. Going in this direction. And that's what I was going to say. This is why I was going to say that. And then when I've placed those edge pieces correctly, I do have the centers need to be redone, and you can either do that by Formula B to move those, or what I was going to say was that there was a Formula B twice is how I used to move the centers on this one, so I can do the same thing with this one. So I can do Formula B twice. I can either do Formula B for 2 of these and Formula B for the other one, or I can do Formula B twice to move this up to here. And the way to do that would be to slide it out of the way, and then use the double. I'm using the double slide method that I used for the 3x9 to move the centers, and I can treat the centers as one piece rather than as 2 pieces, and that would be to line it up, and then I'm going to pretend this is a 3x9. So I'm going to move it over here, and I go up, up, down, down, and again up, up, down, down, and that switched these ones, and then I'll do the same thing with this one, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, and then again with this one, slide up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. So it's comparable. I'm a little bit intimidated by the fact that I had to reset, and nobody said boo to me since then. So I'm just going to assume that you guys are still there and can still talk to me. Okay, so that's a parody done. Here's a comparison. This is, I love showing this to new people. This is the cheat sheets that I got for the F2L. And I show that how you have to, the faster the method is, the more precise the more computer-like you have to be in your deliberations. And so I'm like, so that my competitor here, you have to memorize just each opportunity, each way it can be, and then do a different thing based on what it looks like. But for mine, Formula A brings a corner to the top, or the center to the top, if you do corners or centers. And Formula B will either move 3 corners around, focus, 3 corners around, or the 3 edge pieces around, or 3 centers around. So there's that. All right. Nobody's talking now. Okay. All right. In that case, all y'all that are left, go have a great day. Go walk in the sun. Go drink some water. Go be nice to yourself. Go be happy, because you deserve it. And I will be back here tomorrow. We'll try this again unless you guys distract me. Which I love to be distracted. All right, you guys. Bye.